YouTube followers, great to be with you. This is our first live feed on YouTube, so really exciting to actually see how this is going to turn out and what it's like. But at the same time, wanted to share, we've had a huge week around presenting up in the Gold Coast, having our own partnership club guys last weekend in Manly. Before that, we're over in Long Beach with our team, presented at a couple of conferences, and now we're back in Sydney. And there's a big thing that keeps popping up time and time again, and it's very much around how well are we using our networks. You see, you've got huge networks around you. Most of the time, we don't actually appreciate how many people we have in our networks and how influential our networks could actually be for us. So instead of just thinking that your networks are these close-knit few people, you've got to be thinking your networks are everyone that is a client, everyone that is a prospect, everyone that is a past client, everyone who's on our social media platforms, everyone in our CRM, everyone who's in our phone book. It's huge, the number of people who are actually in our networks. So when we start thinking about that, if I just had a great conversation with one person in my network, they could go and tell, we say, up to 250 people in their own networks. So just imagine that. 10 people in your network could open doors to nearly 2,500 people. 100 people in your network could open up nearly 25,000 doors for you. So now the question comes, are you using your networks effectively? And for most people, they don't, because most people treat their networks as transactions. The only time when you speak to them is when you want something. And if the only time you talk to your networks is when you go, buy this, buy this, buy this, buy this, do this for me, fill in this survey, read my newsletter where I'm going to talk at you. All of a sudden, you could see why your networks would not create opportunities for you. So instead of treating our networks as transactions, we've got to start showing our networks more, A, that we care about them, we've got to engage with our networks on a more personal level, and we need to be staying front of mind of our networks. When we can do those sorts of things, you'll be amazed at how many people in your networks actually start doing things for you. The problem is your networks don't do things for you because you don't do things for them. It's like anything in life. You catch more bees with honey than you do with vinegar. More people want to help you when you go out of your way to help them. So in the end, you've got to ask yourself, how am I treating my networks? And if I'm treating my networks like I care about them, like I want to help them, it's amazing what your networks will start to do for you. So some simple questions to ask yourself. Do I have the right people in my networks? Am I effectively using my networks? Am I staying front of mind of my networks? Do I show my networks that I care about them? And once you answer those questions, you're going to be a lot further down the track of having your networks actually do things for you, rather than it always be you asking people to do things, and in the same time, them probably not doing as much as what you want them to do. Using your networks doesn't have to be hard. You have to just simply think, how do I help my networks? Because in return, they will start wanting to help you. Hopefully that's been super helpful. Thanks for jumping on and joining us on our very first live YouTube feed. We're going to be doing this a lot more. You'll see underneath there is a subscribe button. Love for you to be part of our Referral TV network and get great stuff all the time. And at the same time, love for you to be able to share. Leave me a comment on what you think. Leave me a comment on how you're going to change and make your networks more of a focus for you. But until next time, guys, take care, and I'll see you real soon. See you later.